Okay, so welcome to the second video of which we're filming now. Continue with the training. So now, once you have done the registration, you then have them send this. They can send you the printed scanned form. They can choose to use the details. They can just send you the actual details. I mean, it just goes with what they want. But the bottom line is that you will have them send it back to you. And remember, they are on this page, right? So once they are done with this, they send it back to you, then you will register them and they have become members. And that's it. So the first system actually sets up the 4 pages. There are 4 pages. This is the first page, as you saw already, the purpose of this web page. This is the second page, which is the lifetime opportunity page. As you can see, there it is, the lifetime opportunity page. And then the third page is the registration page. For them, if they decide they are ready to join, as you can see, there it is. And you have the form, the joining form. And now I'm opening Anfielder's form. So you will see this is the 4th form, and it has her details. There it is, Anfielder Mazorodze and her TIens number. So this is an actual PDF form of hers online with all the details. So these details are always pre-entered so that it is easy for her and her people, whoever she's going to recommend. You see, there she is, Anfielder Mazorodze, her TIens number. So this is always pre-filled, and that avoids anybody coming to do hanky-panky on her form. So this is generally the first level of this system, but there's a lot more behind the system. Remember, if you are sending somebody over here, it means they are generally sold out. So the question is, how do you sell somebody out? A lot of people use Facebook to try and capture, yes, and I'm going to explain a few things about Facebook which are very cardinal. We can't do Facebook in China, but there are a few rules about Facebook which you must avoid. Rule number 1: you don't spam people on their walls. You don't go on people's walls and say, hey, I've got this opportunity, it's called Tianshi, it's very powerful, you should join because you make a lot of money. That doesn't work. Nobody will follow you. Nobody will even click on your link because it is literally a case of spamming. Apart from that, if you go online, say for instance to Google, you don't want to be sending emails to people saying, hey, I just found this new opportunity, follow this link and learn more, and then you send them your page. Nobody's going to follow that link. And the reason is very simple. There are 2 rules when it comes to online recruiting. Rule number 1 is it's exactly like the rules in real life. Number 1, you must have an audience that actually follows you and likes what you do. They like you. First, they know you. In other words, they have respect for you. Then they like you because they feel they can gain something from you because they look up to you or they follow something you do. They appreciate it. And then from there, and then they trust you. So they are willing now to follow whatever you recommend them to do. That doesn't happen overnight. To do that, you must create some kind of influence. And the first place that you're going to create influence is by getting them to read that long page I had shown you. Let's go back to that page. That page which I said was the page that starts them off on the opportunity, the how to make $4,000 a month working from home page. This page is quite a detailed page, and as I said before, nobody can read this whole page. This is too long for the internet. People have got an attention span of about 5 minutes on the internet. So if you're going to give them a page this long, they're either going to print this and never read it, or they'll try and read it and keep going, breaking. 2 minutes they break, 2 minutes they break, they'll never read it. So they'll never get around to your opportunity. So this doesn't work in the real sense of the word. So the only way it works is to have it sent as an email series. So now here we now come to another system. And this system is absolutely a must if you want to make this work. Now this system I'm about to show you is the autoresponder system. Now the autoresponder system actually works very, very powerfully because what it does, and I use trafficwave.net, So those of you who are interested, you learn more about this. But what the autoresponder does is it sends out emails in a very powerful way. And a lot of this information is shown in this online prospecting system page here under the TIens resource site. So we go to online prospecting, we click on that, and there you are, the first of its kind online prospecting in the TIens platform. So it explains to you what happens, you see, and it tells you what is the advantage of this thing. One, you have a landing page with all your information. Send them a link, lead them to the online OPP, and the OPP will soon be video. It won't be only typed. Very, very soon. Then as an alternative, we're soon placing the watchable OPP. We're going to do that. And then if they decide they would like to register, then soon to introduce a link for follow-up emails, that one, online training, and then all the others. So what happens is when people are interested in this and they want to know more, then they're going to be able to follow another link on how to register. And I'll show you, I want to just show you what is offered at the 3 levels. So here's the trust system. This is the one which we're learning right now. And there are 3 levels. There it is. You see that? There's bronze, silver, and gold level. So let's go through each one so that we see what the differences are. What do you get in each one, and how do they work? So we're gonna go through that and just kind of like try and learn. So at the bronze level, it's $50 for the system. Yeah, no, a year, for 1 year. Yes, 1 year. And in this, you get prospecting email series. We do give you some basic emails, about 5, that you can get for free, which show you how to get them to sort of like follow you through and follow what you are saying. Follow-up email series, you can use the autoresponder, which is the one I've just clicked on here, which I'm going to enter later to show you how it works. I give you a link to teach you how that works, and you can get a 1-month free trial, which I don't recommend using until you're serious about going for it, so that you get the 1 month free, then continue with it. And then an introduction page, which we already talked about, presentation page, which I already showed you, first of its kind online registration, I already showed you that as well. And this is how the whole thing works. So there are the things you get. You get 7 prospecting letters, online registration form, landing and opportunity page, and a free personal blog. I'll talk about the blog in a moment. So let's go over to the silver level and see what's on the silver level. Silver level is $75. In addition to all the others, you will also get a fully integrated autoresponder system that does all the grunt work for you by ensuring that all your follow-up mailings are on time, specific, and opt-in. Then 1 year's free access to online orientation, which I'll show you also in a moment. So these are the other 2 you get at the silver level. Then at the gold level, you get all that stuff plus you get all the autoresponder letters and campaigns generated by me for the first 3 months, so you get that for free. All the letters which I've written, and you'll see them just now. Your monthly TIen statement, which includes, well, this is not a big deal nowadays. Everybody in TIen is getting electronic statements. There was a time it wasn't. It was rather. And then network assessments from 4-star and above, you get 1 free network assessment, which I'll show you, and that one actually is the system that you can use to help you know how to go to 8-star, how to go to bronze, how to go to silver, because it will break down the networks. And let me show you what a typical network assessment looks like, for those who may not have an idea. Do you all know what a network assessment is, so I don't have to do it? Do I? No, sort of, but a little more complex. Okay, let me just show you since we're doing a training video. Alright, so let's go there, but a number of you may be familiar with this, but just for the sake of those who are not, here's a typical network assessment, and I'm going to open my wife's so that you see here's the latest one. Let's see. Date modified. Alright, so we go over to the latest one for my wife, which is this one here. Try to see what it looks like. So as you can see with this one, what it does is it allows you to get a full-fledged assessment of the network to help you know how best to move from one level to the next. As you can see, this is her statement here. Let's just click view. Let's put it on page width. Alright, as you can see, there it is. So here's the thing for her to get to 6-star exactly, and it shows each leg what is missing or what is due. Okay, so you've got bomber, that amount, that. This is the total amount, and total PV is required at that much. And when you go page by page, it'll give you specifics. This leg to go to 4-star, that leg needs 200. This to do this, that needs, that. So it's very, very specific, and it really helps when it comes to. So the first assessment is done for free. Then from there, if you need any more of these reports, you'll be given a breakdown of exactly how much they cost, and in fact I'll show you in a moment. And then from there, you also get interactive training modules for you and your downlines for free. That means the whole orientation comes free. I'll show you in a moment. So generally, this is the three. Let's now go over to trust systems that you see it. Network assessment service. There's the page which breaks it down and explains it. There it is. Network assessment service. How often do you as a distributor fail to qualify to the next level because of the inability to decipher the statement? We have all made mistakes, intervening in the wrong legs or distributors when our activity should have been focused elsewhere. A lot of us have experienced that, and that can be really annoying, because you keep every month the statement comes out, oh my god, I'm still at this time, you lose money, you're losing money, and you're losing money. So to avoid that, this is a typical breakdown which helps you to sort of like know how to sort of like break that down in a clear way. And these are the charges that are available. So again, we're in China, so it's refusing to open. There's a system here where the actual statement opens like this one and shows you how exactly to move from one star to the next. So that's your the statement there, and this is your illustration over here. And then there's another service that we offer for those of you who get into this whole system, and I will go to it in a moment, and that's the free email writings. We'll get to that. So let's first go back here, and let's go to the autoresponder. Now, why is the autoresponder very, very important? I am going to explain in a moment, and I'm going to show you. Before I do that, again, going back to the network assessment service, and then moving further down, let's go there. We've got the worldwide SMS system also, another very powerful system which is used. This system allows you to send thousands of SMSs instantaneously without having to type numbers in your phone forever and ever. All you just need to do is make sure that those numbers are set in a format that the system allows, and then you can do it instantaneously. And again, I will be opening the module for you, or the format for you, and showing you precisely how that works. In fact, we will open it right here, so that later on, as we are proceeding, we're going to be able to also see how the SMS server works. So this will be our SMS server, and I'll be doing a short little SMS server training as well, just to show you how that works as well. But this system is brilliant, because this allows you as a leader, if you've got a massive network, to send messages instantaneously. You don't have to keep typing numbers and typing numbers and typing numbers. You can just do that anytime, and you can even schedule these messages to be sent out. You can type your message today and send it tomorrow without you doing it. You just type today, finish everything, send, and then tomorrow morning the messages go. Without you having to do that, and I'll show you how all that works. So this is the SMS service. Again, it explains. The setup is $100, and then after you set it up for $100, then you just be buying the text, the credit per text. You just be buying the credit per text, and you're good to go. And I think it's 4 cents per text, depending on where you are, in which part of the world, and how much it costs. But I will give you specifics. So that's the SMS system, and all these can be found on this link here. You see me clicking the trust system. There's the SMS system. There's the trust members who need to sign in with a back office sign up. There are examples of sales letters which you can use. So generally speaking, we are done with this, and I'm now going to show you what I am using to keep people coming back and registering, because I'm not using I'm not sending them directly to my page. I know they're not reading. They don't read. I did it before. So what I'm doing is I'm using the emailing system, which is very, very advanced, and this system is really powerful because it allows you to keep getting back to them over and over and over for months on end, and you don't do it all the time. You just set it up once and it will remain doing that for you. So when we come back on the next video, we're going to actually break that down and go in super detail and just see how that works.